What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So I know the plan was to be on the road this morning. Well, the plan was to be on the road yesterday. My first time filing my IFTA return, wound up having to do it a few times to get it right, just because I was doing the math wrong. Well, not so much doing the math wrong, but there's a lot of different aspects, and I would miss this portion or did that part incorrectly. I was just trying to figure it out on my own. I finally called the tax commission, got walked through doing one whole state, and after that it was pretty simple. Went ahead and knocked it out. However, that ate up most of yesterday. So the plan was to I was looking at two loads, one going from La Grande to from Pendleton up into Washington, and then one from Washington back to La Grande, and then one from here in Nampa down into Wyoming. So the plan was run up yesterday, get the one dropped in Washington, pick up the other one, drop the other one in La Grande today, come back here, pick up the one in Nampa, and then park it in my yard like I typically do with these loads. The Wyoming one disappeared. We didn't make our plan to get on the road yesterday, and that put us at today where I could go drop the one in Washington, pick up the other one, and then I would sit at a truck stop all weekend. And if we're looking at, by the time both of those are done, just because they're both shorter loads, so we're looking at probably $300 profit to sit at home to sit at a truck stop for a weekend. Everyone knows trying to eat at the truck stop is ridiculous unless you get roller food, and I try to eat healthier while I'm on the road. So it didn't seem practical. I mean, I'd walk out with $100 profit, maybe two if I was lucky, for sitting at a truck stop on the weekend. It didn't make sense. So what we're going to do is sit at home today. I'm going to go hand deliver my IFTA stuff here in just a little bit, so that'll be done, and we will keep on the load board. Since I'm sitting at home not driving, I can just keep checking the load board every 20-30 minutes, and we will find something good. So the reason we're out here in the front yard is I've had a few people ask about starting up, whether it's this way or that way or whatever. This is the first time I've ever edited a video. I found an app that I like. I know I've been talking about it for a long time. This seems like it'd be really simple editing, which is what I was looking for, because I try and upload every day, and I can't do, like these other guys do, the Toe Piglet, Dream Inspired for one, just because I talk to those guys. I kind of know what they go through to get the videos up. There's no way I could do that and upload every day. So I'm trying this out since I have plenty of time. It's going to take a little bit longer to make the video, but not a whole lot. So want to give it a shot. So the reason we're out here is I've had a few people asking about starting up and interested in this and getting rolling and da-da-da-da. So I'm going to drop a screenshot of one of my older videos that kind of walks through that, and that one was filmed right here in this driveway. So that is right here. All right, so now we're in the backyard. Those who've been around here a while, you know that this is the parking area that I built for when I'm traveling through the area and I have a camper on. Those of you who are new, that is the Streetwalker 2019 450 Platinum. I've done a couple videos talking about why I went with such a high-end trim level. Very long story, very short. I have some lower back issues, and in the higher trim levels you get a massaging seat, and it's not the world's savior, but it absolutely takes the edge off and greatly helps in my ability to do this job. So I've also had quite a few people asking about this job as a whole, and I know I've covered it before in past videos, but uploading every day, it's kind of hard for me to remember every single video and what I talk about in every single one of them. So for those of you who have been around for a while and you've heard this before, I apologize. For those of you who are new, which by the way, we crossed 500 last night, awesome, thank you guys so much. With where I live, this job is great as far as being home more often. For those of you who don't live in the Boise area, it doesn't affect your ability to do the job at all. It just affects how often you'll be home. So what I mean by that is 4 miles that way, there's a pick yard. 2 hours east, there's a pick yard. 2 hours west, there's a pick yard. 3 hours west, there's a pick yard. As far as that helping me specifically with work, that doesn't change it. All of you have the same opportunity I do to pick from those yards. What that does help with is me being home more often. With wife and kids, that's nice. Now, that doesn't mean I just run up here, but you know, when I'm out on the east, it's real easy to grab a load going to the Camping World. It's just, I think it's 9 miles down the road, and that'll get me from one end of the country all the way back home, and then I can bounce around here for a little bit and then take off back east, which is kind of where we're at right now, with having spent this much time home, which was absolutely not planned. Between the 3 recalls, the 1 field service repair, the new windshield, the warranty work on the air conditioning, and then this IFTA crap, I'm looking to get east as soon as I can. So, like I said, didn't see a point in running out to make a $300 load when I would spend 150 of it, maybe 200, to drop or go pick up, drop, and get to the next one, and then spend all of the rest of that one to complete or get close to completing the next load, minus my food. Then the food for the truck stop, I'd make maybe $200 profit, and I'd spend the whole weekend sitting at a truck stop. Just, that doesn't make sense to me. So as counterproductive as it seems, I can't justify $200 for 4 days. It doesn't make sense. So we'll bounce around here for a couple loads, just because I'm getting close to an oil change, and I like to do all of my service at the same dealership, just so that one place has a full record of my truck. Not required, I know, little asinine if you will, but personal preference. So we'll do a couple loads right here, get the oil change done, just because I've only got, I think, maybe 1,000 miles until I'm due for an oil change. So we'll get that knocked out, and then we'll boogie east and probably bounce around there a little bit, and then head back here. I, as always, look forward to bringing all of you along. And like I said, this whole channel was to show what it's like to live this life, to do this job every day. I never started this channel with the intention of being something huge. I wanted to get the word out there. Every single thing I saw was just bad. I couldn't find anyone saying good things about RV transport. I don't know. I mean, I've seen bad times, but I've had enough jobs to know that every job has bad times. So I guess it is what it is. It's outstanding to see this channel growing like it is. Yeah, 500 subscribers isn't huge, but 500 subscribers in 5 months, that's not bad. And we just keep growing quicker and quicker. The first 2 months, I think I had 80. So we're moving in the right direction. It's cool to see the channel grow. It's nice to be able to bring all of you along to interact with you guys. Like I've said before, I can't guarantee I will respond to everything, but I'll try. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, so please let me know what you think about the first shot at editing. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you think. This is a quick, easy app that'll allow me to do some editing and still upload every day, which was my intention when I started this channel. So, as always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.